Dulles Airport. It's almost midnight on Sunday night. My flight got delayed in Atlanta, and I'm waiting on a shuttle to ride to my hotel. And my driver, I just texted him from Atlanta. They're supposed to pick me up and take me to the trail in the morning, and I told him don't come till 8, so I'm not gonna have a very big day tomorrow. All I can do is stay awake, sit down here on this bench, waiting on the shuttle. Different kind of shuttle, the hotel shuttle. Ooh, this is a different life for me. I'm not used to all this. If we travel somewhere, I usually rent a car or something. I'm not used to not having cars. It was worth it. It was worth it. I'm not regretting it at all. It was worth it. Hey, this is Bill. Bill, what is your company name?
Trail name is Rana.
Rana. All right.
Yep.
Thanks, Bill, for getting me in and off the trail so many times here in the last week. I appreciate it. You're a good man, and you have a good heart for hikers, and I pray the Lord will bless you. Thank you.
God bless you.
Okay, back on the trail finally. 2 days off, and it's about 9:15 this morning, and I'm headed out from where I got off the other day, where Bill picked me up and took me into Dulles. So I'm going to try to get at least 15, 16 in today. I may get a little more and go to the shelter. I just got to see how the day goes and see where we end up. But as I'm getting some sights, I will come back on and show you. Well, I'm rolling. I didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night. I think I got into bed about 12:30 Eastern time. I did. My shuttle was gonna pick me up at 7 this morning. I texted him from Atlanta last night and said, let's make it 8. But that gets me back on the trail in a little after 9. That was good. Bill was really good, and I tell you, he's been Johnny on the spot. He's been as helpful as he could possibly be. And he's a trail runner, he's a hiker, he's involved with the Appalachian Trail, and he also does trail maintenance on the trail. So if you get a chance, Bill Markunis is his name, and he's done really well with getting me. That was a big deal to get to Dulles and back. He agreed to do that for a fee, of course. You got to pay these guys to do that, and they can't drive all the way over there for nothing. I'll tell you about my son. Kind of wish I had stayed another night. My son preached last night. He's a minister. He's a children's minister at our home church, and I didn't know he was going to preach. I would have scheduled that flight to be out today, but I was able to get it live while I was sitting in the airport of Atlanta. So it was kind of good that my flight was delayed. I watched the whole service, and you did a great job. I'm proud of you, buddy. You're doing good. Lord's blessing him and his family. I'm so proud of my family. Like I have said many times, I'm so blessed. Don't deserve it. Don't know why. Can't explain it other than God's unspeakable grace. And I'm just blessed with my children. Proud of them. So I want to tell everybody about him. Last night preaching, I got to see it. I hope my wife recorded it somehow. But anyway, I'm rolling this morning. I have no idea where I'm going. I just got back on where I got off, and I'm headed northbound. And I know I got a camp tonight somewhere. I just don't have anything figured out yet. I hadn't had time to figure that out with all my goings on. And I'm on a group text with our deer camp, and one of my deer camp buddies just FaceTimed the whole group. So I got to talk to a few of them. Well, I don't know who all was on the group, but it was a bunch of people on there. Maybe not deer camp, but so I got to talk 3 other guys while I was hiking. And we FaceTime. They prayed for me too. So it's just really, I have a good support group back home. You know, it's just crazy how my friends have all rallied around me and are supporting me and praying for me. And I was able to go to my life group, Sunday school Sunday morning. All those guys supported. They collect money and send me supplies. They do a lot of good things for me. And all the comments and prayers are just incredible. So I got on this morning at 9:92 is where I am on the trail. So I will cross over 1,000 today. I'm hoping there's something in the trail to market. I ain't even gone a mile yet. So I've been on the phone. I've been on that FaceTime call for a while and kind of walking slow. So we'll see how this goes. And it's 50 degrees and there's a 30% chance of rain. It's rained here all weekend, what I've heard. So it rained on me at home. It's been raining here. And of course, you saw what I hiked in on Friday to get out of here. I'm about 30 miles from Harper's Ferry, thereabouts. Harper's Ferry is where you go out of Virginia. So I'll be done with Virginia 2 days. And I may go, if I can keep from getting too wet, you know, I might try to make it all the way to a shelter that's up here that's about 24 miles, I think. I'm feeling good, so kind of surprised how good I feel after not getting a whole lot of sleep. But I haven't been hiking for 2 days either, so we'll see. All right, it's just really beautiful woods, the kind of woods I like. Just full of foliage, trees, and the trails. Not too steep up, not too steep down yet. And I'm just out here enjoying it. I'll talk to y'all later. Okay, I'm coming into the section here at the end of Virginia. It's called the roller coaster. There's lots of comments on Far Out about this section. It's about 10 hills, up and down, up and down, up and down, steep and rocky. So I'm just about to get to it. And they are lots of comments. It's like people making fun of, like we are about, you know, how the whole trail has been 1,000 miles of puds, and Virginia just treats you to one good one as they send you out of the state. One good section of them. So good they call it a roller coaster. Okay, so I'm pretty excited about that. Not really. I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna stay tonight, because I had hoped to get 20 something miles into what's a good shelter. It's called the Lesser or something lesser shelter. But knowing that I got to go through the roller coaster first and I got a late start today, probably not gonna make that far. So now I'm backing up somewhere in the middle of the roller coaster, thinking I might need to camp. We'll figure this out as I go. All right, just thought I would put this down on video. Some of you who've been through this and are watching, I have a lot of comments on there. You will remember, I'm sure you'll remember the roller coaster. I'm about to enter it. I'm going down the first big hill that goes down before you actually start the south end of the roller coaster right now. And it's 14 miles long. So I just talked to a buddy of mine who's in Harper's Ferry now, who hiked it yesterday. He's not very fond of it at this point. He just walked into Harper's Ferry just now. That's DB Cooper. All right, just thought I'd give you that update. And it's still gorgeous woods here. Huge, just really big timber I'm going through. I think it's rained every day while I've been out too. He said he hiked it yesterday in a downpour. Hiked this section in a downpour. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm okay. I'm walking on these boards and they are slick. Whew. Well, we got that one on film. I'm okay. Okay, I'm 1.8 in on the roller coaster. I just went over the second mountain. And so far, not so bad, but DB and Sprinter are ahead of me. They're already in Harper's Ferry, and they say the worst is yet to come. So, and the comments on Far Out lead me to believe that as well. Rocks are one of the biggest issues, they say. I mean, we're kind of used to up and downs after 1,000 miles, but it's the rocks and the ups and downs. And DB did it yesterday. Oh goodness, in the rain, as raindrops start falling on my arms. That's the one thing I do not need is more rain. I will take better care of my body today if it starts raining on me. Of course, I don't have a hotel at the end of the day to get off on either. No, I don't know what I'm gonna do other than go to a shelter and just hang out today. However, I've passed 2 shelters already. And the next one, I don't think there's another one until 24 miles total. I have to look back and see. All right, just thought I'd give you an update. Well, I'm not at the top of there's another, that was a little false summit. I'm going up on rocks again. So I think the top of this one will be actually the top of the second one. And you can see what they're talking about, rocks. Climbs, rocks, and wet. The 3 of those are no fun together. This is not quite so bad right here. It's got a little space in between the rocks. It's just over and over and over, mile after mile. It wears you out pretty good. Still a little, I just feel just a slight little mist in the air. It looks like rain, feels like rain. Temperature is still 51 degrees. Yeah, if it starts raining, I'll put my full suit on today, cover my pack, and try to get out of it as soon as I can, rather than fight it like I did Friday. I think yesterday I said something wrong on a video. I'll have to go back and listen. I hiked Friday, I flew Saturday, went home, spent Saturday night at home, flew back Sunday. So I think I said I was at home on Friday, but I wasn't. I didn't get home until Saturday morning. So if you heard me say that, that was wrong. Yeah, this looks like the top here. So top of the second mountain, 5.84. No. That's 1.84. I had 4 miles to go before I started the roller coaster. So not even 2 miles in, I'm on over the second mountain. Talk to you later. That is actually has a name on top of that mountain. It's called Piney Ridge on Far Out. So I don't see many pines, but that's what it's called, Piney Ridge. In fact, very few pines. I don't know why they call it that. I'm looking to find a pine even. All right, that's what it's called on Far Out though. rocks. Got a road crossing coming up. I keep hearing vehicles. Sun's out. By the way, this is Monday, May the 1st, day 67 on the Appalachian Trail. I normally start my videos that way, but I got distracted with all that was going on this weekend. Starting out today, Monday, May 1st, day 67 on the AT. And I'm hiking northbound toward Harper's Ferry. Won't make Harper's Ferry today, but should be there tomorrow. And out of Virginia. I'm looking at this Bears Den hostel maybe for tonight. It's supposed to be ATC hostel. I am going to pass another shelter in about 4 something miles after looking on far out. So can get out of the rain if I have to. We'll just see how I do here. You hear that backup beeper? I've been hearing it for like a mile. And I keep hearing trucks too. I saw on the map there's a road crossing coming up. I don't know what that is. We'll find out. I hear that beeping down that way. I never did see what's going on. The parking lot. I gotta go this way. And yeah, the sun's shining on me now, but the clouds are getting bigger and darker in the distance. What do we have here? Oh wow, 1,000 miles. I've walked 1,000 miles, 1,200 to go. Oh wow. Wow, wow, wow. Another milestone. Woo. Thank you, Lord, for getting me here. It's been a good 1,000 miles. I've had a lot of time to reflect. Very good. Lunch break. Sitting here, there's a waterfall back up in there. And sitting here on this creek. But I'll show you what I'm eating. I hope this doesn't gross y'all out. It's a wrap, obviously, but I put tuna in it. But I need to try to get as much out of my wrap as I can get for lunch. So, you ready for this? I mixed peanut butter with the tuna. I wouldn't put it high on my list, but it's okay. And it's giving me a lot of protein all in one wrap. Hope that didn't gross you out, but I gotta get calories. I need the protein, and the wrap gives me a little bit of carb too. And I have to do a little snacks here to eat along with it. And I tell you, it still feels like it might rain any second. I'm hoping it doesn't, but I needed to stop for lunch, so this was a good place on this rock where I could get my pack off and take a break. And also I'm charging my phone. My phone didn't get charged last night. So somehow or another I lost my little plug-in thing that I plug my cords into. I guess I left it in the Atlanta airport. Carried that thing almost 1,000 miles and then lose it in the Atlanta airport. That's frustrating. So I'm having to charge my phone with my power bank that was already charged up, that was in my pack. So I left this morning without a charged phone. But anyway, I'll make do. I just really don't want to get wet today though. Man, it looks like it's gonna rain any second. All right, let me put the phone up and finish my wrap so I can get rolling. And by the way, I started with a new pair of La Sportivas today. This is my third pair. If I can get 600 miles out of these, then I only need 2 more pairs. Let's see, I changed out in Hot Springs. The last pair got me from Hot Springs to here. So maybe just 2 more pairs. That would be nice. My feet feel much better with a new pair of shoes and inserts. Trail's pretty good right here. I'm still in the roller coaster section. DV and Sprinter said that the last 5 miles were the toughest, and it's a 14-mile section that they call the roller coaster. I'm just barely in it really. Well, I started about 4.5 miles in, so I got 10 miles, a little less than 10 miles to go of the roller coaster. And it's sprinkling just a little bit. Well, this is the 4th mountain I've climbed. It's it's about a mountain a mile right now. Okay, I'm at 6.3 in the roller coaster, and I just went over number 5 mountain, and it was a pretty good climb. Had a lot of steps, rocks and stuff, but it took a while. It was bigger. I think it was a little bigger than the others. I'm headed down now. Not quite halfway of the roller coaster. It's amazing how sometimes it seems like you go for days and you don't have creek crossings, and you're struggling to get water and you're thirsty all the time. And then other days, it's like today, it's like a creek crossing every mile. Okay, my watch says 13.6 miles today, and it's definitely been a roller coaster, this second part, ever since 4 miles. Check out all these rocks. I am getting off here and going to this is Bear's Den Hostel, which is a ATC, Appalachian Trail Conservancy hostel. And they have a store with ice cream and a few other things. And I'm gonna stay here tonight and do Big Miles tomorrow and get into Harper's Ferry. It's supposed to be a pretty nice hostel here. Got private rooms. So it's been struggling with my phone since I couldn't charge it last night. I used some of my battery bank to keep it up. Go in here and stay here, and then I got some of that old rock fence up there. You can see I can see the hostel through the trees. You may not be able to. But it's called Bear's Den Hostel. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully good. Check this out. Huh. I wonder what this was at one time. Oh my, look at that building. Wow. Huh. Do not let the dog out. Who let the dogs out? No pets inside. I ain't gonna let the dog out if you can't let the dog in. Check that out, carving in that tree. Now the tree's dead, so it's only gonna be here so long. Is that not neat or what? Wow. Oh wow. This is on the property of the Bear's Den Hostel. That is so neat.